What's up, guys? This is Deadpoolzilla, and I'm here to do the Marvel side for Marvel needs to do animated series for. At least what I think. Alright, so, first off, we're going to start with kid stuff, starting with The Runaways. Yeah, The Runaways I could totally see as an animated series on so many levels. Disney could really pull this off. They could totally do a series for this. I think this is a perfect show for Disney. I pretty much gotten over the fact that Disney now owns Marvel, so I have no more complaints about it. And I think they should just capitalize it. I mean, they got all 5,000 characters. They've got the rights to them. So, you know what? Do stuff. I mean, you're doing Ultimate Spider-Man. Why not do another show that shows off the other Marvel characters? And I think this one would be more or less perfect for Disney Channel or the Disney XD channel, you know? I mean, that's where they keep all their cartoons, so, you know? And I think this would be a cool animated series. I'd love to watch it. I mean, I'm kind of a fan of Runaways, and sometimes I'm not. It depends on the story. I like the first few stories. Alright, moving on is to another show that could be shown on Disney or Cartoon Network, The Young Avengers. Now, I was talking to the Mount Vernon kid about this idea, and I like it. I really do think Young Avengers is perfect for Disney Channel or Cartoon Network. You know, they got the kids with the superpowers. They're kind of like Marvel's Teen Titans, but they're just as cool. I'm not knocking the Titans. I'm not knocking anything. I just don't want to have this show, you know, like Young Justice might be. The people are going to view Young Justice as, oh, it's just another show like Teen Titan, like the Teen Titans series. No, that Young Justice is totally something different. Just like Young Avengers is totally different. So, if they're doing Avengers, I know they're doing Avengers. So why not do Young Avengers? But of course, people who don't understand are going to be like, are they associated with the Avengers? Well, kinda, but it's kind of its own team, you know. But yeah, totally, I'd love to see a Young Avengers animated series. I would try my best to even get that through. Anyway, moving on is to another character, Hulk. Okay, yeah, Hulk. He's already had his own series in the 90s, but you know what? I'd love to see Hulk get a new animated series. If Iron Man can have like a bunch of animated series, if Spider-Man can have like more than one animated series, why not Hulk? If Fantastic Four got like another animated series, Iron Man got another animated series, Spider-Man's got a bunch of animated series, and Hulk's only got one. So, you know, revamp a new Incredible Hulk series. This is what I'd really love to see. Okay, yeah, it'd be a kid show, but make it like Spectacular Spider-Man where Hulk punches people and show the monster he really is. Get it interesting to where the teenagers can watch it too. This could be perfect for Nickelodeon, Nicktoons Network, you know, Cartoon Network, Disney XD, all of them. Yeah, so bring back the Hulk to the animated series. I'm tired of him being guest starred on every Marvel show. Alright, now we're going to move on to the darker stuff, and trust me, I got a lot of darker stuff, because Marvel just works like that. Hey, we're going to start off with Daredevil. Everybody wants to see a Daredevil animated series, but seriously, you need to make it dark. Daredevil, I know he can be, either you can make him this could be in between. You can make it a kid show, interesting for kids and teenagers, or make it for the older teens and the adults as a darker series. Me, personally, I would like to see it as a more darker, more grittier series. I just find Daredevil more interesting when he's a darker character, you know, like how Frank Miller wrote him. Moving on is to another character everyone wants to see get an animated series, and this one has to be dark. Moon Knight. You know, what more can you say? Everyone wants to see a Moon Knight movie, everyone wants to see... Moon Knight is a totally underrated character, and I think he doesn't get enough respect, even in the Marvel Comics. Definitely, I'd love to see, you know, a Moon Knight series. Marvel fans want to see it. Everyone. Moon Knight animated series, but it definitely has to be a darker show. I don't want to see it like a kid show. Definitely dark. Moving on, we have Ghost Rider. Yeah, Ghost Rider. Again, another dark comic book series. It needs to be... This show I mean, Ghost Rider's appeared once or twice on the animated shows of Fantastic Four here and a few other places. But seriously, this show, if Marvel ever decides to make a Ghost Rider animated series, it needs to be a very dark show. Ghost Rider kills people. He's from hell. Do like in the Spawn animated series. Kind of like that animation. I'd love to see that for Ghost Rider. But yeah, most definitely. I'm all on board for do it like the Jason Aaron run of Ghost Rider. Definitely, I'd love to see that. All right, next up is X-Force. X-Force. Yeah, I'm kind of tired of X-Men animated series, but let's branch out. I mean, there's other X-Men teams, and I'd love to see an X-Force series. It'd be darker series, have to be very violent, and I don't want to see Wolverine's team because I don't want to. People will probably associate with an X-Men, probably think it's X-Men, but do it with Cable, Feral, Domino, Warpath, and Shatterstar. The first lineup from Rob Liefeld's run. I think that'd be pretty cool. Do a show about that. I'm not knocking the Wolverine's team, Wolverine and his X-Force, not at all. I just think that that people would be more. I think people should know there's more X-Men just outside Wolverine and his X-Force and the other X-Men. And speaking of Wolverine, yes, I would love to see a Wolverine animated series. Just Wolverine. I mean, you could do this show in, so many ways. You could do Wolverine when he's in Weapon X. You can do Wolverine before, like his origins with the bone claws. You can do his time in Japan, which is probably what the anime is doing, what the Wolverine anime is. You could do, so much. This character is very versatile. You could do so many different animated series, but I want to see Wolverine cut people and they die, not just cut robots. Following that, we have Werewolf by Night. Yes, I would love to see a Werewolf by Night series, and do it like on the Max comics, like his Max series called In the Blood. I think that this would be a very cool series to see. Be very dark, very gritty, very bloody. I mean, that Max series is always bloody, so. Oh yeah, I'd love to see a Werewolf by Night animated series, most definitely. Okay, following up, we have Venom. Yes, as much as I do say there's too many Spider-Man series, I'd love to see a Venom animated series. More like maybe a mini-series following his first run, or do your own, or do a whole new series about his time in San Francisco and protecting it, and show all the villains and guest stars from his mini-series, all the mini-series he got. But yeah, do a series based around that, and I'll be happy. But again, needs to be bloody, and Venom is a very violent character. And speaking of Spider-Man, yes, too many Spider-Man series, but I'd love to see a Spider-Man noir series. Again, needs to be dark. This Spider-Man carries guns, and he kills people. I love the Prohibition stuff. I love the noir. I love noir stuff. I love the Marvel noir. I love Spider-Man noir. It's just a very cool series. Very, and now with the animated, the video game Shattered Dimensions, where you can play as Spider-Man Noir in the Marvel Noir universe. I think this would be very cool and a very good opportunity to put on, HBO or something. I'd like to see the animation for Ghost in the Shell for this series, honestly. And finally, you guys are going to laugh at me, but yes, I would like to see a Howard the Duck animated series, solely because I think it could be just run as an adult comedy. Put it on Comedy Central, and do a series on that, on Howard the Duck just going through these very madcap adventures, and not to be taken seriously. Just make it an adult comedy, like Drawn Together or something like that. That's how it is. You guys might disagree with me, but I'd totally love to see a Howard the Duck show. But anyway, I hope you guys again enjoyed my Marvel ideas for animated series. This is Deadpoolzilla, and I'm out.